And let's just open our part one more time. We can use this dim expert tool, so we can add all these in here and later just export them. So if we go to auto dimension scheme, we need to select these datums. So let's select this plane, let's select, let's say, this surface, and we can select, or we don't have to select that really, but I think it would be nice. So let's try with this hole and click OK. And now what happens is that we get all the dimensions we need, actually, with tolerances that are automatically calculated and added to this part. And let's just undo it, and we can do the same thing using different tools. So let's say size dimension of this one here is 4 inches plus minus 1. You can see in detail what's the tolerance they added, so we can change it or not, it's up to you. And here you can see how it's presented, so click OK. And also, if you want to, let's say, click on location, we can simply click on this plane and on this plane and add this dimension in here. Now if we save this and exit our file, what we can do and how to import these is by simply selecting our view and click on import annotations and select dim expert annotations and click OK. Now we'll have that. Also we can do the same thing in here. Oh, why it's not working? No, never mind, maybe we need to rebuild. Let's just rebuild our part. And now was not working. Save all. Okay, let's just open our file once again, and let's just choose auto dimension, create all these really fast. Now let's just close and save it and open our drawing file. Now if we click on this, you can see all of those dimensions that we have here imported. So basically what we needed is that info. Now what else I wanted to show you is how you can add geometric tolerance. So simply by clicking here, you get this tab and you can add symbols and tolerance. Now if you're not familiar with these symbols, I don't need to explain it, I can just show you the link for this, so you can go to Wikipedia and see all of these symbols and what they're used for. So this one is straightness, planarity, circularity, perpendicularity, and you can also see that where you can use modifiers or where you need to use datum reference, etc. Now let's just add one of circularity, 0.02. Now we just specify this and we can just move around, and let's just move this, and let's add this in here. So we simply click and you drag it around and click OK. Now these are the basics of how you can add geometric tolerance, or how you can add these tolerances, dimensional tolerances, and you can either add datum features simply by clicking and defining it. So for example, we can go here on this and just define it. So let's click on A. Now we have B. Now this surface was B, so basically That's it. Now if we open again our part, let's just delete all of these. So delete just all. Okay. Okay, let's just delete this as well. Just all. Okay. So if we, let's say, click on location, dimension, now let's click on size, we can specify this, click on plane, and so we need to, we can specify these dimensions, and we can specify also the terms if we want to recount in this model. Anyway, let's just save it and close. Now if we have holes on our part, we can use this hole callout to define them easily. So you simply click on it and you find a hole. So let's just click on a hole, and we can see info about this. Now if we want to see this hole here, we need to use projected view actually, and have it like this. Okay, so we need to show the hole exactly. Now if we go to annotation and the hole callout, we can click on this. Oh, can we? Why is that working? Oh, it's working. So we can click on it and we can get all the data we want. Now if we want to add tolerances here, we can do the same thing that we did here. So you simply click on this, and let's say limit values 0.05, and let's say 0.05, 0.03. So, and click OK.